Deadly bite. If these animals bite you, it's game over. While some animals like lions and hyenas prefer to tear their prey into parts, some other animals prefer the hassle-free route of poisoning their prey in order to enjoy a meal. Some animals in particular have venom, which is extremely fatal for humans. Today, we will look at the deadliest of poisonous animals. If these animals bite you, it's game over. On an average, 100,000 people die every year due to snake bites. So it's no surprise that the list for the most deadly poisonous animals should start with a venomous snake. Russell's viper is a venomous snake native to the Indian subcontinent. These brown-colored snakes carry lunar marks all over their body and can grow as long as 5 feet. A fully grown Russell's viper has enough venom to kill 22 humans. What makes the snake even more dangerous is its choice of residence. Russell's viper likes to stay near populated areas where there is an ample supply of tasty food like mice. Due to its proximity to humans and its feisty nature, Russell's viper is responsible for more than 40% of all snake bites in India. Of the 1.2 million killed due to snake bites in India between 2000 and 2019, the most deaths were caused by Russell's viper alone. What's even worse is that the many people who do survive its attack have to live with side effects like organ failure due to its hypertoxic venom. From the 5 feet long Russell's viper, let's come to the tiny 3 centimeter Sydney funnel web spider. These little spiders are surprisingly ferocious and fearless for their size. They are considered as the most poisonous spider in the world by the Guinness Book of World Records. The male Sydney funnel web spider is known to be particularly aggressive and has sharp venomous fangs powerful enough to pierce the shoes of an unsuspecting human. Their bite is excruciatingly painful, and a young child can die within 15 minutes after being bitten. If untreated, there is a 100% fatality rate. Despite being the most venomous of all the spiders, the life of a funnel web spider is not all easy. The biggest danger to its life is a female funnel web spider. The females are easily agitated and get quite hungry during mating, for they keep trying to finish off the male and eat it up on every possibility. This is surely a whole new level of toxic love affair. And if you move just a little south of Sydney, there is a fair chance you may come across the beautiful and magnificent blue-ringed octopus. It is not only one of the most beautiful animals on Earth, but also one of the most venomous. The blue rings on the body of this octopus light up brightly when either it's hunting or it feels distressed. This beauty with 3 hearts produces 2 kinds of venom. A mild one which it produces for its prey like crabs, and the highly toxic one which it produces in its defense. Humans who foolishly or unsuspectingly come into contact with this octopus are given a dose of the highly deadly venom. A single bite of the blue-ringed octopus is capable of killing 26 humans. The venom attacks the respiratory organs of humans and causes respiratory failure within a few minutes, which can lead to a painful and silent death in the deep ocean. In an imaginary and idealistic scenario, even if you manage to come to shore before dying, there's no way to save you as there's no known antidote for its venom. Another beautiful creation of God which makes its way to the list of the most deadly poisonous animals is the poison dart frog. To be more specific, the golden poison dart frog. Unlike its name, these 1.5-inch long frogs do not throw any kind of poisonous dart at their prey. The venom of a poison dart frog is stored in their glands, which they use to protect themselves from other predators. Interestingly, they derive their toxins from the diet they eat, which consists of ant, mites, centipedes, and other insects. These frogs give another level of the meaning to the proverb, "You are what you eat." Poison dart frogs may only weigh around 8 grams, but they punch way above their weight and have enough poison to kill 10 full-grown humans. Golden poison dart frogs have a distinct yellow color, which acts as a sign of, "Don't mess with me," and keeps predators away from them. If any human comes in contact with its venom, he will die within 3 minutes. That's too soon to go to the hospital. Another snake which has swam its way to the top of the most poisonous animal charts is Dubois sea snake. Dubois sea snakes are the most poisonous species of sea snakes among the 55 true species of sea snakes all around the world. There are two things which are absolutely clear about this snake. 1. They are very beautiful. And 2. They are highly venomous. Swimming more gracefully than an Olympic swimmer, these snakes are the last ones you want to see while swimming. Dubois sea snake's venom contains several neurotoxins, mycotoxins, nephrotoxins, and cardiotoxins. Now that's a lot of toxins. Fortunately for us, despite clearly being able to kill humans with ease, Dubois sea snakes are not really a fan of us and are satisfied with a diet of coral reef fishes and eels. But if and when this shy snake is irritated or feels threatened or challenged, it is not scared to retaliate. A bite from its small 2mm long fangs will easily kill a 6-foot human within minutes. In many incidents, the victim becomes paralyzed within seconds and drowns to the bottom of the deep sea. Scorpions with their pincers can be considered as the tanks of the insect world, one of the few predators to walk the earth. Some species of scorpions are extremely poisonous. Among these, Indian red scorpions are the most lethal to humans. These tiny monsters only grow as big as an apple and do not weigh more than a few grams. As the name suggests, these scorpions are exclusive to the Indian subcontinent and are dark red in color. They have a characteristically red tail, which contains a potent venom which leaves the victim feeling restless within a few seconds. Most of its victims include innocent children who are not able to spot this small devil and step upon it. Although anti-venom exists, it has very low effectiveness, which means that this tiny little spider has a very big mortality rate of around 40%. Moving from the Indian subcontinent to the eastern regions of Australia, where lies the eastern brown snake, which is the deadliest snake of Australia and the second most venomous in the world. Eastern brown snakes are very aggressive and have gained notoriety for their bad temper. Eastern brown snakes are responsible for most deaths in Australia due to snake bites. The reason behind this? Like most other snakes, eastern brown snakes do not shy away from a challenge. These brown snakes raise their body off the ground by making use of their surprisingly strong muscles and open their mouth wide, giving a full display of its sharp, venomous fangs. This should act as a run for your life signal, as the eastern brown snake does not fool around. Eastern brown snake's venom has a paralyzing effect on the victim, and an adult man can pass away in a few minutes. Its venom stops the blood from clotting at the site of the bite, causing great blood loss to the victim. From the scary eastern brown snake, let's move to the harmless-looking box jellyfish. On first look, one cannot help but sympathize with this spongy circular jellyfish, who neither has sharp teeth like sharks nor fins to swim fast like other predators of the sea. But keep your sympathies inside, as box jellyfish is more than meets the eye. You would be surprised to know that it is regarded as the most poisonous animal in the world by many. Box jellyfish have many tentacles which can grow as long as 10 feet, and each one of these tentacles have a massive number of venom injectors. 500,000 to be specific. This makes them a nightmare for any beachgoer. According to some conservative estimates, more than 100 people die each year due to their bite. What makes box jellyfish even more special is the fact that rather than drifting with the ocean, they know how to change directions and often do so in search of prey. Perhaps the scariest of the poisonous animals in this list is inland taipan. Now, it is well known that more than 85% of Australians live within 50 kilometers of the coast. The reason behind this? The interiors of Australia are almost inhabitable, and inland taipan plays a great role in making them difficult to live in. This black-headed snake, which also goes by the name of the fear snake, may not be a looker like a king cobra, but inland taipan has 72 times more potent venom than a king cobra. A single bite of its venom is capable of killing 500,000 mice or 100 full-grown humans. Before its anti-venom was discovered, a bite from inland taipans would have meant sure-shot death. Surprisingly, there have been no reported human deaths from inland taipan over the past years. The reason behind this? Every Australian knows that this snake is better left alone. The last on this list is the geography cone snail. Now you must be wondering that surely death cannot come in the form of a slowly moving snail. Well, you cannot be more wrong. Some cone snails possess enough venom to kill 700 people. And the most venomous and deadliest of them is the geography cone snail. Geography cone snails are indigenous to the Indo-Pacific and have beautifully patterned brown and white shells, which makes them a dream come true for the shell collectors. The hunting mechanism of these cone snails is very fascinating. Once the nose of a cone snail senses prey nearby, the snail attacks with a needle-like projection, which follows the mechanism of harpoons and delivers a lethal dose of venom inside the victim's body. Its venom is a deadly cocktail of many toxins, which has an instant paralyzing impact on the prey. Geography cone snails are so notorious for their toxic venom, they are also called cigarette snails, because their venom will leave you with only enough time to smoke a cigarette before you die.